You should see my tripod right now. It's really nice.
Filipinos.
What do you think? You think it's nice?
I think it looks like... I'm going to reserve my comment.
What's that mean?
Everyone, do you want to say hi? Filipinos, knees and toes. Filipinos, knees and toes. Filipinos, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Knees and toes. Filipinos, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Okay, so you guys are sitting on a towel rack, paper towel rack. See if I can get you a little higher. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Sandy said, there's our beautiful family looking fabulous. Thank you. Leslie Hughes said, what a photogenic trio. Max said, I will try to join you for some text, chat, and observations if I stay awake long enough here in the UK. I think these are from way earlier. Everyone's saying hi. Hello. I think Isaac's about to take Ember to go play outside because she's been cooped up all day. I had to run to town to do errands and grocery shop, and then Isaac's been editing all day. I still need to edit. A family that rolls together stays together. Did a $5 super chat. Hey family, you allow? What did you mean? I know that's not what you meant to say, but thank you. Charles said some professional filmers there. Oh yes, very professional. Atlas Schoolie said, love the new house, guys. Yeah, you'll have to come visit soon.
I'm gonna come back and say hey to my homie real quick. Hey, bro. What's up? Ember says, what's up?
Did she say that?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Atlas Schoolie has his first live chat link on his channel.
Atlas Schoolie, feel free to drop that link in the live chat here if you would like to. Under One Sun said, hi. Velvet Reynolds, hello from Colorado. I hope you're having the time of your life. Life has been really good lately. I'm pretty happy. A family that rolls together stays together. Love typo. Rose said, shoot, I need to learn to edit. It can be time consuming. Mackenzie Pearson, hey, I just saw Isaac's Descend video. I'm glad you guys had fun. Yeah, this year was really great. We had a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that we decided to go. Amanda Rogers said, I'm excited to see what you have planned for this month. Yeah, we definitely have some things around the house. I have some stuff that I did on the Lexus, and I think we have another event that we might be going to also. Not as long, it is as long as Descend, but we won't be there as long as Descend, so we'll see. Mackenzie Pearson, next year, hopefully I'll be going to Descend in a new rig with my boyfriend. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We're really excited for next year. I think Isaac's going to be singing next year, and I'm working on a project that I will be debuting next year, maybe before then, I don't know, but I'm gonna give myself a year to work on it. It might be something Samantha and I do together. I don't know, we'll see. Atlas Schoolie said, wish you guys could have been at the burnout competition. Is that what you had just posted on Facebook? Patricia Marshall, hey, Jaylena, loved your bin video. Hey, Isaac and Ember. Yeah, so at the end of my video, I talked about being inspired and feeling motivated. And I was like, until next year, I'll see you on the next video, blah, 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 blah. People thought that I meant I'm not going to post anymore until next year. But what I meant was that I'm just excited because of how I'm feeling right now to take this next year and really focus on that inspiration and some goals that I have, some things that I've been wanting to do for years that I never had the confidence or courage to do that I am now working on. And just myself physically, mentally, and sorry, Isaac's phone's ringing. That's what that is. But yeah, so I'm basically what I meant was like I'm looking forward to next year at Descend because it'll be so different. Just because we're gonna be different people, time is gonna change us, and we're just really looking forward to the changes that we plan on making from now until then. But you'll still see all of that in real time as it happens on our channels. Paul Honeyman dropped Atlas Schooley's Alaskan Adventures. So if you guys want to go check that out. Under One Sun, cute thumbnail, Jelena. Thanks. Kate Andrews Morning, 10:03, 12th September, Melbourne, Australia. That's amazing. I want to go to Australia so bad. It's definitely pretty high up there on my bucket list. Debbie said, how was driving the big bus? And the deck on the other bus was looking good. Embers growing leaps and bounds. It wasn't bad. That was the first time that I drove the big bus since it had been built out. I drove it before it was built out. But it's honestly a lot less intimidating than it looks. And it drove fine. I'm always afraid that the butt of the bus is going to hit something, but it hasn't since I drove. And I even get anxious about that when Isaac's driving, but so far, we've never hit anything. So that's good. Max said, hello, Jaylene. I hope you're well and recovered from Descend. Oh yeah, Isaac and I have both been working out every single day since we got back. Well, not every day. I work out 6 days a week. He works out 5 days a week. And this is going into our second week, and I'm feeling really good. And I've been waking up really, really early so I can go over my goals and I'm writing everything down, and we're just both really working on ourselves. And I'm really happy for the both of us. I think we're both in good headspaces, and I think we're both feeling inspired and motivated, and we're just really happy, and we're in a good spot. Leslie Hughes said, I hope that you have had some restful nights since Bend. For the most part, we do. Sometimes Ember's up throughout the night, but we co-sleep with Ember, and she just wants to cuddle with me. So I'm usually about to fall off the bed the whole night, and at some point I'll scoot toward the corner of the bed, and she'll have all of the top on my side. But we've been sleeping pretty good for the most part. She's been a little bit grouchy because she's teething, but she's been doing better. I think the teeth that were popping through have finally come through, so she's not as grouchy anymore. So yeah, nights aren't too bad these days. Atlas Schooley said, you guys ready to convert those sheds out back? Let's go. Yes, but I think we're going to work on getting the studio done first. But I have to move. We have everything that we had at the old shop that was not tools, that was in storage, is in the studio area. So I have to, and I don't know if this is something Isaac's going to help me with, or if this is going to be my task while he's doing something else, but I have to get in there and get all of that stuff and move it inside the house and organize it. And we went through everything that we had and got rid of what we thought we didn't want. But I feel at this point, it's we might even downsize a little bit more from what we have in there. I don't know. I just need to go through it and see. Melissa Maltzon said, Ember will be dancing and playing an instrument next year. She might be playing the drums, but she'll definitely be dancing. She was dancing this year. Charles said, take note all. Isaac left his phone in the house while he pays attention to his baby girl and spends time with her. Isaac loves taking Ember outside, and I always tell him it's really good for them to have that time to bond, just the two of them, and then that gives me some Ember free mom time that I don't usually get a lot of, and I try to enjoy that while I can because, like I said, I don't get a lot of it. So me waking up extra early in the mornings now gives me some more of that time to focus on things that I can't necessarily focus on when Ember's around because, you know, she wants to play. You know, she doesn't want to sit there and play by herself while Isaac and I are working on the computer or whatever it may be that we're doing. So it's usually like, if Isaac's editing or sitting down at the computer, I'm with Ember and vice versa. Isbeth Williams, hello, Jaylina, Isaac, and Ember. Today's my birthday. I'm 68 years old today. Happy birthday. That's amazing. I hope it's been a wonderful day. Brienne, hi from Tampa, Florida. Really enjoy your channels. Keep on being you. Thank you. Paul Honeyman said, Jaylina, driving the bus more often will boost your confidence in it. Buses and coaches are nothing to be afraid of. I would rather not drive the big bus. If it's like highways, I don't mind it, but I ain't trying to drive that thing through the city. I am already anxious enough when Isaac's driving. I don't want to be the one behind the wheel feeling like that. Max Plank said, Samantha's wine-induced live stream 2 days ago was fun and interesting. Nice to get a perspective of van life from her. Good fun. I love Samantha's live chats. And I love that she'll sit on a live chat for like 3 hours. It's great. And Ember loves watching her live chats too. And I feel like it's because it makes her feel like she's there. And we miss Samantha. Atlas said, we got tickets for Descend, but did not make it back from Alaska that same weekend. I was so bummed. Yeah, we were like, because, you know, you don't have service there. Some people brought Starlink, but I didn't hook up to Starlink at all the entire time I was there. So I didn't have service. And I didn't know you guys were supposed to be there until after we left. And Isaac was like, you know who I didn't see? And he was like, Josh. And, you know, he was like, I wonder what happened. I wonder why they didn't come. So Paul said, shows where Isaac's priorities are. Good dad. He's a great dad. Atlas Schoolie said, when I get my October schedule, I will send it over to you guys and we will make something happen. That'd be awesome. Samantha's in the house. Samantha, I am learning to crochet. This is what I did today before the live chat. It's not great, but it's a start. So I'm just trying to get used to whatever the single stitch, I don't even know. Anyways, I started to crochet, so I'm trying to teach myself. It's a little confusing. I was watching videos on YouTube and it was hard to follow, so I kind of had to teach myself, but after a while I was starting to get the hang of it. And I bought a little book too, and it shows you how to like make koozies and tank tops and sweaters and purses, and we'll see what I come up with. They might be a little pathetic at first, but practice makes perfect, right? Atlas Gloy said, I know it would have been epic. That would have been really fun if you guys were there. I really wish that you guys could have gone, but there's always next year. Gabba said, hi, Jaylina, you're a good mom. Thank you. Rose said, I usually feel that way about driving a big truck through the city. Yeah, it's not fun. Samantha said, we love a wine chat, but then I spilled too many secrets. So also, I miss you more. I hope you get to come to Northwest Nomads. Sue said, I'm wondering why Ember is sleeping in your bed. Well, first of all, not to be rude, but it's nobody's business. And I mean, I put it out there that we co-sleep. That's our business, and that's how we feel comfortable. Ember's our first and only child. We're not going to have any more kids. So I absolutely love sleeping with Ember. And if anyone has feelings about that, feel free to keep it to yourself because we don't care. And that's where we're at in our parenting journey right now. I have several siblings. I have almost all of my siblings are parents. I have plenty of parenting advice and people to go to, and I don't need strangers on the internet trying to tell us whether we're wrong or right in our choices that we make for our kids. My favorite part of the day is waking up to my daughter, and I'm gonna soak that in as much as I possibly can. So I don't mean that in a rude way. I just mean that please respect our choices as parents, because that's just what we feel we want to do and how we want to raise our kids or our child. Ruben said, can you sing happy birthday to me, please? Maybe Isaac will when he comes in. He's the singer. Sometimes Ember will go to sleep in her bed, but she always winds up in our bed. And sometimes we just fall asleep with her in our bed. It's also nice to fall asleep with her. So it's something that we love. It's not a chore. It's not a hassle. It's our choice. And, you know, people will tell us, you know, just let her cry it out. I can't stomach it. I don't have the heart for that. I'd rather hold my baby if that's what it takes for her to fall asleep, which that's not what it takes. She falls asleep pretty fast, but it's easy for her to just be in bed with us. Linda Nichols, hey to you all. I just seen you were on. Hi, Linda. Under One Sun, laugh out loud. Loved your live chat, Samantha. Rose said, nobody's first crochet is good. That looks pretty. Thank you. I'm really excited to start to crochet. It was something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I tried to start many years ago, but sometimes, you know, it's nice to have someone in my life that supports my hobbies and it doesn't get mad that I'm spending time doing them. So hopefully I'll get somewhere with the crocheting and I can make some cool stuff. Because I would like to make some stuff to sell, maybe on like Etsy, or maybe I'll start a website. Definitely want to be able to sell some stuff at Descend next year. Live Chat Nugget, that's what I was talking about earlier that I'm working on. I'm going to take this year to work on some stuff, get good at the things that I want to make, and maybe sell some stuff at Descend that are crocheted. And then Samantha and I had an idea that I think is going to sell out for sure next year, of a crocheting project that we want to work on. Start with washcloths. I think that's basically what I'm starting with. Sue said, good for you. I've been wanting to get back into crocheting. Yes, and I'm just really excited. I'll just say that. Patricia Marshall, good for you. It's always good to learn new skills. I agree. My mom would crochet and watch TV too. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm watching a show called Good Witch. I think it's a Hallmark show. It's very lighthearted and fallsy, and I'm in such a fall mood, and I don't know if that's Samantha rubbing off on me, but it's like the cool weather's so nice, and when I'm waking up super early and I'm going outside and it's like crisp and cold and it kind of wakes you up but not too much, and then I do my workouts and it feels really good when you walk outside after that. I have a pumpkin spice candle going right now. I'm really looking forward to the fall this year. Joanne said, Jaylena first, a start on crocheting. I think it looks great. Thank you. I unraveled that and restarted it a few times. Charles said, I remember the old crocheting machines they used to sell on TV. They make machines and I'm doing it by hand? That's cheating. Just kidding. Sorry. Grandma's so happy homestead. Once you get the hang of crocheting, you're going to love it. You can make so many things. I'm excited. Samantha bought this really cute, I guess I shouldn't say cute, this funny koozie at Descend on Bin that was crocheted, which you've probably seen on her channel. I don't know if she showed that. Melissa Matson said, I crochet rag rugs and I use macrame rugs, big U needle. Yeah, I also want to get into the, what is it called, like poking, like where they make big rugs and stuff. I just don't know where to buy those supplies. I don't know if that's something you can buy at Walmart or if you have to like order it online, but that's something I also want to do too. Make like rugs and posters and stuff like that. Kimmy J said, I co-slept with my daughter till she was 4 years old. My only and not upset about it. Yeah, my sister still co-sleeps with my nephew and I wouldn't say she necessarily loves it, but she does, but she doesn't. But he's also older. Not way older, but he's a little bit older. Atlas said that that kitchen is huge, but hopefully you kept the grill because the food you made was always fire. Of course we kept the grill. I love to grill, but it is getting colder here now. I've been cooking dinner every night and I'm trying to cook healthy foods because we're trying to be healthier. And every single night, Isaac's like, so what'd you make? And I'm like, oh, rando bowl is what I call a lot of it. Like chicken rando bowl or a beef rando bowl. And it's just like vegetables, protein, and rice thrown together with different spices and different sauces. And every night he's like, oh my God, this is so good. This is bomb. This is so good. So, and thank you to everyone who, I'm at the point now where I was talking about Ember and how we're raising her and stuff, for the love and the support. Terry said, I've been making and selling peekaboo crochet tops, and one's called Lily. Best wishes and practice, you'll get it. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really excited. I have this idea for some pants that I want to crochet and sell, and also sew some that are not crocheted and sell at Descend next year. And so hopefully that's something that I can hone in and actually make some to sell before Descend comes back around. Oops. I keep like trying to hold my place and it keeps like picking up people to be like, do you want to put this person in timeout? I'm like, no, I didn't mean to do that. Charles said, patience for crochet comes with age. I'm a very, very, very patient person. I've always prided myself on how patient I am. Maybe that's because I had 6 brothers. I don't know. Linda Nichols said, both my kids slept with me. I loved snuggling with my precious angels. I wanted them to be close to us. I'm with you, Jaylina and Isaac, on that. Yeah, we love it. Lori said, you co-sleep with that baby for as long as she wants. We read a study that said co-sleeping may contribute to their intelligence. My son was a straight A student. Yeah, I think that like breaking generational, I don't know what the word is, but like I don't know. I don't necessarily know how I feel about like gentle parenting, and it's still something that we're working out. And Ember's really, she's honestly great for the most part. When she cries or sometimes she'll whine, it's like she still doesn't know how to communicate, and that's the only way that she knows how to communicate. So I just try to remember, she's not like yelling at you. She's just trying to communicate with you, and I just don't know what she's trying to say. So you try to figure it out. But she's getting better at that. Like, she knows what we're saying. She just can't reply to us. But within a year, she's going to be able to do that. So I'm really looking forward to actually having conversations with her and knowing what she's saying. But I love to hear her talk. She has the cutest little voice. Bethany said, I will buy a koozie or 2 from you. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to make some koozies. I hope that I can get good enough to like do patterns and stuff on them. If not, just like ombre ones or something would be cool. It's pushing me down. I feel like Isaac right now. Asaya said, I want some of those crocheted plants, the succulents. I love our hanging crocheted plant. I wish we would have got a bigger one, but we were in the bus at the time, so I get it. But I definitely want to get a bigger one next time I see that girl. Crochet your own shopping bags, easy. I started when I was young, and my daughter would crochet as well, relaxing. Yeah, I wish it's like now would be a good time to have Samantha here, so I could, if I had a question, she could just show me instead of me having to watch a video over and over again. But I'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Kimmy J said, it must be the time of year. I've been watching a lot of crochet videos. I've been watching a lot of crochet videos today too. Marianne said, they're only little for a little while. It goes by quick, so enjoy. I did the same. I totally agree. Mackenzie Pearson said, I've been in a really fall mood too. I am usually a summer girl, hardcore summer girl, love summer, didn't really care for fall. I do love Christmas time, but I've never had a real like white Christmas. And like last year we were busy building the buses. We didn't necessarily get to decorate. So I was at Walmart. They didn't really have any fall decorations, but I was like, I wanted to buy fall stuff so bad. So I just bought a candle. They didn't have anything anyways, but I'm just in the mood and I'm so excited to just have a home to like be able to do that, to be able to decorate, to have a Christmas tree. This is Ember's first Christmas that she's gonna, because last year she didn't really know what was going on. This year she'll have somewhat of an idea of what's going on, and like I feel like she's gonna be able to open her presents better and understand like, oh, I got new toys. I bought her a new squishy, a little one today, just a small one, and she refused to put it down. She loves her squishies. Uh-oh, it pushed me down. Samantha said I'm dying in my van. Humidity is terrible. Oh no, I figured it'd be colder over there, but I guess not. I'm also really looking forward to winter time. Joanne near the coast said rug hooking coming. Kits and material can be bought separately for your own design. If you remember Joanne's Fabrics, Hobby Lobby might have the kits and supplies. They have a Joann's here that I go to for our when we do cushions and stuff. That's where I go. We're still at 82 in Southern Oregon right now. Yeah, it was actually pretty nice today. I'm so surprised that New York is so hot. I thought for sure it would be like cold. Never been there though, so I don't know that area and how it is. Debbie said, Jaylena, anything you set your mind to, you have been successful at. Have you gotten in touch with Linnea and Akila about canning foods, and Isabel Page is doing her own cookbook and making bread? I have not reached out to Linnea about canning, but Mindy said she knows how to can. So I just figured me and Mindy would can together when she comes back, which by that time next year when we have a garden is probably when I would can. I don't necessarily want to can stuff that I buy from the store. I know you can, but I would just prefer to learn that and can my own stuff that I grow here so that I know what's in it, because you never know what stuff you buy from the store. Unboxing Life official. We are dying in the Florida heat. We need to get back to the PNW. You guys are already back in Florida? I feel like that was so fast. How many days has it been? Wow. Unboxing Life official. My necklace broke again. Not where you guys fixed it, but in a different spot. So I had to order a new chain. I was like, this thing is so fragile. It just keeps breaking. I didn't even do anything. But I really appreciate you guys trying to fix it. There's Isaac's phone again. Sorry. Under One Sunset. Any day she's going to be saying words, right? Or close enough. Laugh out loud. You can tell she's so close. She copies what we say. If I say like, is it stuck? And she'll say stuck. What did I say earlier that she said for the first time? I don't know, but she started saying stop, and I noticed it's because I tell her stop. At first I was like, I never say that, and then after I heard her say it, and I was like, I never say it. I realized I say it a lot. So now she says stop, but she understands what it means. Like if she's uncomfortable, like she has boundaries, she will say stop if she doesn't want you to do something, which is good. Mackenzie Pearson said, yeah, that's why I also enjoy living in a house too, because I love to decorate for fall and Christmas, but I'm still going to have a rig to travel in. I mean, you can always decorate your rigs too. I used to decorate my van for holidays and stuff. I never got the chance to in the Peach, but we decorated in Vin Diesel, and we decorated in the big bus. You just can't have like a big Christmas tree. Nomadic Cooker, watch your mouth. We'll take fall, but you can keep your winter. Well, now that I am like in a house with heat, winter is a little different. I've always said I wouldn't mind the winter as long as I had somewhere to like nestle in, which now I do. I mean, I loved winter in my van. I had a diesel heater and it worked amazing, and I loved just being cuddled up in my van with the snow outside until my doors got frozen shut. That wasn't fun, but other than that, it was great. Look at electric canners. I think I've seen them before. I've never used one though. Maxine said, what's a koozie? A koozie is like those things that go over your drinks to keep them cool. Or like if you had a crocheted one, I feel like all it would do, it wouldn't necessarily keep it cool, but if it sweated, it wouldn't sweat like on your hand. Laura said, I use the Instapot to can. I've heard of people doing that. That's interesting. Dickinson said, Jaylina, your Descend and Isaac's Descend video were amazing to watch. I was impressed. Thank you. I think Isaac honestly had probably the best Descend video for this year out there so far that I've seen. They're all great, but I feel like Isaac put a lot of work into that. He filmed a lot and it turned out really, really good. I really enjoyed his video. Ember did that on a video for a live recently too. What, said stop? Terry said, Passionate Kelsey is a YouTuber that has great crochet tutorials, been upcycling clothes to shorts and patches, pants into bell bottoms, dolly tablecloth for skirt with crochet top is next. I will look her up. I have an old patch that I've just kept for many, many years of this old band that I used to listen to, and I think it'd be cool to put it on something. Maybe a shirt or a tank top, I don't know. A bag, crocheted. Samantha said, I can't wait to have a house. I'm praying 2024 I'll be able to buy one. Manifesting, yes. I'll manifest that for you too. Patricia Marshall, Samantha, I'll pay you to make me a bucket hat. We talked about doing bucket hats next year too for Descend. So maybe I'll learn to make them too. Or if Samantha comes back before next year, which I'm sure she will, we'll see each other. She can show me how. Or I guess she was just following a template or something. Charles said, give up Starbucks and you might be able to buy 2 houses. Starbucks is not that expensive. And it also depends on how much you drink it. Houses are going up. They're not cheap. Creason said, I have the Presto electric canner, so easy to use. Does pressure canning and water bath. What's water bath? Debbie Herman said, Jaylina, also the paper egg cartons will start in seeds from the grocery store, veggies, fruit seeds, and show Ember how to start growing right in the windowsill. Yeah, I actually have some right here that I'm saving. Maxine said, maybe they say it different in the state. In the States, I'm originally from the UK. If you're talking about koozies, it's probably different in the UK. Like the slang is very different. And I used to read a lot of books that were meant to be in English, like from the UK, and so in the back it would always have like a, what do you call it? I forget what how you say it. It would have the parts where it'd be like what all the slang means. Brent said, love to make deer jerky and can, but you can dry hamburger jerky also. Can hamburger jerky? Is that what you're saying? Debbie said, I love my hat from Samantha. I loved that hat too. It was really cute on you. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Huh? Dada. Nomadic Cooker said, all right then, gotta run. Later peeps.
Let's see if she'll chill right here with us with a Cheeto.
She might. She has those little cookies in that thing you can give her too.
Where?
Out there. Paul Honeyman, Starbucks are overpriced these days and not cheap. I didn't say they're cheap. I just said they weren't enough to buy a house.
What?
Charles said if Samantha stopped drinking Starbucks, she could buy a house.
Yeah, probably not.
That's what I said.
Maybe for like 10 years.
Yeah, maybe for over a very long period of time. Joanne near the coast said, Jaylina, I've been meaning to ask, oops, where did that go? Your kitchen pans in some of the videos look very nice. Can you share what kind of brand they are? I've looked online, but I can't find them. The pans that I have are called, they're from a company called Our Place. So it's just O-U-R, Our Place. And I love them, they're great.
I gotta take a call.
Okay. Water bath is pickle type foods. Oh, okay.
Hey, is this Dave? Yeah.
Molly Hatcher, I love listening to Ember say wow. 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 I was trying to get her to talk for you guys, but she's busy eating cookies. Tammy Cruz, that's our girl. Atlas Gully, so glad the fam is finally getting settled in their home. Yeah, we're enjoying it. Angela said Dutch Brothers is better than Starbucks, just saying. I'm not, I do like Dutch Brothers, but I'm not a super big fan of just like their normal coffee. I always get something that's super bad for me when I go to Dutch Brothers, like their some type of like frozen frappuccino or something, so I don't really ever go there. Samantha said if I stopped drinking Starbucks, I'd save like $1,500. That's a lot of money. What, for like a year maybe? That's not, yeah, a year, yeah, that's not a lot. Debbie said the neatest pineapple top. Google, look it up. How to grow in a pot planter. They are really pretty. They start growing from the inside out. Charles said, okay, I get it. So she'll have to give up Uber Eats too. I mean, that would also save a decent amount of money, just not enough to buy a house. Uber Eats can get so expensive. And I know that because I do DoorDash every time I go to Texas because I usually don't have a car. And when I go visit my friend Bridget, who a lot of you know, she doesn't like driving, and we both have babies now. So we always do DoorDash so we don't have to go anywhere. And it's so expensive. Atlas Gully said, I can't wait for future videos from Wild Mountain. We can't wait to continue to make more videos here. We're excited. I'm very excited. Very excited, very motivated. I'm feeling more creative. I'm writing like 3 different books right now. Live Chat Nugget. I'm not kidding. Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but I am honestly and truly writing like 3 different books, 2 that I'm really focused on, and then I also am starting to brainstorm to write a novel, like a fiction novel, something that probably Samantha would like, maybe not, I don't know, but I think she might. So Live Chat Nuggets there. I'm really excited about that. I've always been passionate about writing. I took creative writing throughout all my school, and yeah, so the 2 nonfiction books that I'm writing are, I think, going to be self-help book type, motivation type books. That one is kind of like my story of how I hit rock bottom and came up from that and got to where I'm at now. And then the other one will have to do with it'll be more geared towards women, I'll just say that. What? Did you fall and scrape your knee? Oh no. There's Cheetos in there. She has a little cut on her knee. Patricia Marshall said, Jelena, then I'll pay you. Yes. Well, Samantha and I think Samantha and I are gonna, well, I don't know. We haven't, it's not like set in stone, but we talked about crocheting stuff and having a booth next year to sell our crocheted stuff. Dolores Miller, so proud of the both of you. You both look much happier now. The stress of not knowing was really weighing on you, and now you both look 5 years younger with your beautiful smiles. Thank you. Yeah, we were both really happy. Dickinson, Jelena, you should think about doing interior designing. You did an amazing job on Emmer's room, and the living room wood wall is amazing. Thank you. That's just not something that I'm necessarily super passionate about. Woo! Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I don't know that I would want to make a career out of it. We'll see how my writing goes, and maybe I'll think about it. There you go. Hopefully she doesn't drop it on the floor again. That was really loud. Where am I? Debbie said, also, if Isaac can teach her Filipino language, she already got musical in her veins. Isaac doesn't know how to speak Filipino. So, her Lola, sure, but Isaac, no. Atlas Schooley said, you should do a dark fiction crime novel. Maybe one day. The fiction novel that I am going to write is an idea that I literally have had since I was, I think, 16 years old. And I actually started writing it. I think my mom or somebody bought me a dream journal back when I was in high school, and it gave me an idea for this novel. And so instead of writing my dreams down, it actually inspired this book, and I started handwriting the book. And I don't know whatever happened to it, but I think now that I'm a little bit older, I can spin it in a different way, that it's not so teenage, like youth book. So I'm really excited about that. Maria Pena, Texas is still hot. Yeah, my sister's husband just cleaned their pool, and she was saying that it was much needed in this 100-degree weather. So it's like, dang, I wish I was there to get a tan and jump in the pool, because it's cooling down here for sure. Kim and Greg, you and Isaac are doing a great job. You have a talent for being real and connecting with people. Let us know if you ever travel through Iowa. You're welcome in our home. Thank you. We definitely will. Bren said, my younger son wrote short stories on Amazon. He got up to about $450 a month from the zombie series. Most is in the promotion online to get people to read, but at the same time shown everywhere and kept him busy. That's awesome. I've never even heard of doing something like that. Brent said, real need for children's book and coloring books. We have also, me and Samantha and Isaac have also come up with a children's book that I would like to write and illustrate myself. I don't want to say too much until it comes out, or until it's more in the works. But yeah, that's also on the table too. So that's a project that I haven't necessarily started working on, but I think that is something that I want to do as well. Lori G said, you could write a bus life children's stories. It won't be about bus life. It'll be an adventurous children's book, but it might be a series. There might be some stuffed animals involved. We'll see. Susan said, I love watching Ember moving with the music. She has a beat down to a T. Her and Daddy will be singing together soon. She loves to dance. It's in her blood. Are you dancing? Look at her. She's dancing. There's no music. Laura said, Jaylena, you need to crochet a hanger for that plant back there. Yeah, I do. Mackenzie Pearson said, I heard you guys were going to Northwest Nomads. I went last year with my mom, and I think She's going this year, but I think you guys will love it. It's super fun, but it's a lot more low key. We're thinking about it. Yeah, we might go. Angela said this is the longest Ember has been quiet.
She got Cheetos. That's all she needs. Cheetos. Here, let's
We got
get you back.
Cheetos and chocolate graham crackers.
I gave
Tammy-
her some rebar earlier, and she was banging on stuff. Oh, she's throwing cookies all over the place.
Yeah, she does that. Tammy Cruz said, "Where's Northwest Nomads? Isn't it just in Bend, kind of?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much the same place as Descend on Bend." Patricia Marsha said, "You'll be an amazing author no matter what the genre." Thank you. Judy Mills, here in Connecticut, it's still blazing hot. Right now, 8:40 p.m. It's 82 degrees. Hit 90 within the last few days. Unheard of here. Dang, and stinking humid. That's crazy. It's not that bad here anymore. Debbie Ehrman said, "If you have seen Germano Stilton's books, look them up online. Also, Ember will love the storyline, and you and Isaac will too." I've never heard of them or that book series, so I'll have to look them up. Under One Sun, laugh out loud. MVP Cheetos.
We joke that that's Ember's hood name. It's Cheeto.
Little Cheeto.
Hey, Cheeto. What's up?
Charles said she will feed one to Daddy. Oh, will she feed one to Daddy?
I don't want one of them slobbered ones. I don't want one of them slobberitos, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys have heard of this
Ah!
woman named Tiffany. I don't remember what her handle is now on like TikTok. It's like her name. I don't remember. I've been following her for several years because she just started as like a weight loss Instagram. And on Instagram, her name for the longest time was My Journey to Fit. And she went viral on TikTok.
Eating Cheetos?
No, eating cottage cheese, mustard, and vegetables, which is what I ate today for lunch. And that's why I wanted to try it. And it was actually, it did not taste good with cucumbers, but it tasted really, really good with the carrots. And she usually has like carrots, hearts of palm, raw Brussels sprouts, just a whole bunch of random like vegetables. And it was actually really good. I liked it a lot. Which to me, cottage cheese is high protein. I got to get my protein in when I can. And I don't mean our friend Tiffany. This is a different Tiffany. I don't know her.
Oh, yeah.
I've just followed her for a really long
on
time.
The ground, bro.
But she like went from, I don't know.
You're done.
She's always had around 150,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. She went, I don't know how many she had on TikTok, but when she went viral, she has like millions now.
Over some cottage cheese?
Yeah.
That's America.
And even on my Facebook, like, I'm just so surprised because I've been following her for so long and people are like, "Oh, I want to try viral Tiffany's, blah, blah, blah." And I'm just like, that's so crazy.
Yep.
She has like a electrolyte supplement, I think, that she sells. And after she went viral, her whole entire store sold out immediately. It's crazy what the internet can do.
Well,
Laura said, "Jaylene and Isaac diesel shortage coming soon. Stock up." I haven't heard anything about that. Good thing my car is gas.
Filipinos run on Filipinos.
Mackenzie Pearson said, "One of these days, Ember's going to copy Isaac's. You know what I'm saying? Laugh out loud." What, his
I don't want
language?
no slobberito.
She copies stuff that I say. Patricia Pippin said, "Where's Tiffany?" Our Tiffany just did some kind of like, I don't want to call it a workshop. I don't think it's a workshop. She did some kind of event. Like, it was a very personal event that she did for her with a group of people. And so she was offline for a while, but she's back. She's just in Portland. That's where she lives.
PDX, P-Town homies.
Marilyn Linner said, my friend did a children's book and sold it on Amazon. Tiffany wrote a book too. I'm gonna have to ask her about that. Under One Sun said, how many times a day does Isaac sweep the kitchen? Only after Ember eats. And only after Ember eats in her high chair.
At least once a day, most of the time twice.
No, that is a lie.
When you're not here, I sweep
No,
it
you
every
don't.
morning.
No,
Thank
you
very
don't.
much. Yes,
It's
I
lying.
do.
I vacuum in here. Because our vacuum.
What, you
will
vacuum every morning, so is it getting vacuumed twice?
Yep.
Huh.
Debbie Herman
What's
said,
up?
look up Certified Health Nut from Arizona on what? YouTube?
I only watch Filipino YouTube channels.
Joanna Near the Coast said, and macrame is made with jute. It's far stronger than yarn. I love macrame stuff. Kat B said, I'm super late to this party. I'm catching up and just heard you clarify that you're not going on a video strike for the year. Laugh out loud. Great news. I guess people thought in my last video that, I guess the way I said it, I could see how they would think that, but they thought that I meant like I'm not going to post again until this end next year on my channel at all.
Huh. Oh, I never got to finish that video.
So, yeah, I just, you heard what I said.
What happened that I couldn't finish that video? I was watching it. What happened?
Oh, no. Okay, here we go. I lost the chat for a second. Brent said people do good on TikTok selling, TikTok shop selling items.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to Morbid, and the girls who host that podcast were talking about all the stuff they buy off of TikTok shops. So maybe if I get good at this crocheting, I can sell my crocheted stuff on there.
I got a homie that makes $60,000 a day off TikTok sales.
Wild. Hoppus77 said, you may have already said this, but what is the first homesteading project you will be working on? I think homesteading project will either be, I think it's going to be the chickens. And then going into next year, I want to figure out where I'm going to put the garden and start building some raised garden beds and figure out how I'm going to fence that in so that, predators don't get in there.
I want
And
tomatoes.
by chickens, I mean...
Tomatoes and potatoes.
Oh, I'm going to be growing peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, all the things.
Yeah, because we can survive off tomatoes and potatoes.
That's true. At least potatoes.
And chicken eggs.
And chicken eggs. And chicken. Bethany May said, if you need an editor, my mom is one. Just holla in a future video. She loves to write and has edited for folks in writing groups. You should shoot me an email.
Are you going to throw it
I'm
on
going to
the
put my
ground?
email in this chat because I was literally just looking into how to find an editor.
Yes.
So yeah, that would be amazing. Atlas Gully said, hopefully you guys are available tomorrow night and watch me butcher my live. Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there.
Filipinos will be there, bro.
Mackenzie said, yeah, TikTok shop is crazy. They got everything. Charles said, what's his name? Isaac Temu? Haha.
Huh?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Might be talking about my TikTok homie.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Debbie's gonna be there, Atlas Schoolie. They are also easy keepers. Oh, geese make the best eggs. I heard geese can be pretty violent, though. I've also had turkeys that would chase me, and I didn't appreciate that. I wanted to eat that turkey because he would. At first, I thought I had these hunter boots, and they were black, and they're like big rain boots, and I always thought it was my boots. And then one day, I found out it wasn't my boots; it was just me. And then I hated that turkey, and I wanted to eat it. I never did though. Paul Honeyman said, "Wow, Isaac did that without his mobile in his hands." Laugh out loud.
Huh?
I don't know. What'd you do? Under One Sun, geese are mean. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Muchu said, African geese, good guards, best eggs. Don't get broody. do have to have shelter. Geese are just really big. I've never had a goose egg, but if it's anything like a duck egg, I'm not interested in those eggs. And I don't bake enough to justify that. Marco Torres, hello, Isaac, Julian, and Ember. I'm late.
Sup?
Hello. Atlas Schoolie said, gotta get that chicken coop built and those raised garden beds. Looking forward to some fresh food. Yeah. Me too. I went grocery shopping and it's so expensive. I bought a lot of vegetables because I use a lot of vegetables in our dinners usually. And it ain't cheap. But I will say, if I went to Ray's and bought everything that I bought, I probably would have spent like $1,000. And I'm not exaggerating. Maybe a little bit. I probably would have spent $800 because Ray's is so expensive, and I'm really glad I don't have to shop there anymore. Paul Honeyman said, laugh out loud, Jaylena posted her email with Isaac's mobile. Oh, yeah, I'm on Isaac's spare phone. I forgot. I didn't even notice that. Bethany said, got your email written down. I will talk to her soon. Her name is Danette, just in case she contacts you. Thank you so much. Sadie says, I cook dry beans and can them. It's fun. What?
Yeah, you can grow beans, like we fry beans, right?
I mean,
How do you
I've
grow-
never grown beans
How do you grow beans?
on a stalk.
I don't know.
Hoppus77 has said, how is Levi doing? Levi's doing great. He's just working at Amazon trying to save up for something bigger. He's still living in his bus, but he wants something that he can stand up in. So just saving up for that. Just Lori said Ray's has crazy prices. Yes, they do. Debbie Herman said quail eggs. I understand that people love quail eggs, but that is so much work for such a tiny egg.
I don't know if that's me, bro. I just get a regular egg, man. I don't know.
Just get a regular egg. I'd rather just go to like Bass Pro Shop and buy some pickled quail eggs that way I don't have to work as hard. Atlas Schoolie, kale. Raised beds make root system hot. Kale explodes in raised beds. I love kale, so.
What, you want to open again?
Barbara Hopkins, plant a bunch of bare root berries this spring in February or March. We could put like berry bushes around the property. I think we have some. And they're really good. Patricia Pippin said, I was served duck eggs at a friend's house and it was delicious. I had no idea it was a duck egg till later after I ate it. I'm hooked now. Duck eggs just have a little bit of like and I don't know if it's just not like if you're eating it, you probably wouldn't know, but while you're cooking it, they smell a little bit, I want to say like musty, but not musty. I don't know what the right word is, but they have a smell. But they're great for baking. And I used to eat duck eggs, just like regular eggs. Laura said, you need a lot of bean plants to get enough for a family. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing beans. I don't even like beans. Beans don't agree with
I'm
me.
just thinking when the apocalypse happens and we need food.
Then we'll plant beans then.
Oh, can't get seeds no more.
Oh.
Wow.
That's when you barter.
Wow.
Sherry said, when I was a young girl, about 7 years old, my aunt's huge rooster chased me across the drive to the back and I was petrified. My neighbor has chickens and when he goes to Mexico, I do take care of them. Yeah, they can be a little aggressive. Lisa said, I just love you guys. Been watching your channel for a couple of years now. You're my favorite YouTube family. Oh, thank you. Sherry said, oops, back door. Paul Honeyman said, kale, yuck. Charo said, if the chicken laid burritos, Isaac would love chickens there.
Yeah, bro. That's all about
They lay
burritos.
eggs. You know what's in a breakfast burrito?
Bacon.
Eggs.
Bacon. Wish bacon wasn't so messy.
Kimmy J said, if I can self-publish on Amazon, anyone can. So Tiffany did a self-published book, but she actually has like a physical paperback book. We have one.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, she did really good. So I'm going to talk to her about that. Mackenzie Pearson said, growing up, there was a lot of raspberries growing around my house. If I could get to them before the birds, I loved picking them with friends and stuff, making like pancakes with my mom and stuff. That sounds amazing. We have blackberries, right?
Yeah.
They're so good too.
Yeah, we should. We should plant some berries. Blueberries, raspberries, mulligan berries.
Tammy Cruz said, now I want scrambled eggs.
I have scrambled eggs almost every morning so that me and the baby girl can have breakfast together.
Under One Sun said, without eggs, there are no breakfast burritos. It's true.
That is true.
Straight facts.
That's true.
Very true. All right, we've been on for an hour. Last note, duck eggs are great for baking.
Don't let
Charles said try laying your bacon on a sheet pan and baking it in the oven. That's how they do it in the Army. And it's way cleaner that way too.
Wait, really?
Because when you bake it on the pot, it like gets everywhere and it's real greasy and it's not. So
I love bacon. I don't like cooking bacon.
yeah, love bacon, don't like cooking bacon. Contemplated buying bacon at the store today, didn't buy any bacon.
Yeah, but I'd rather just cook ham.
I'd rather just heat up some already cooked sausages.
I need to get on that train.
Those sausages are so good too, they're maple.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow, bro.
When my mom and my sister would diet, they would have 2 hard-boiled eggs with 2 sausage links in the morning for breakfast.
Really? I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yep. But
Clean up your mess here, child. Huh?
Guitar must see how long in the oven. I don't know. I've never actually done it. I've just had friends who've done it that way. Charles can answer that question.
I
for
love
you.
bacon.
Don't like cooking bacon.
All right, guys, we're gonna jump off here. Arnar said, "How's life treating you?" Amazing, except for the fact that I still need to edit so I can have a video come out tomorrow. Isaac's also still editing, and
Yeah, we're still editing videos.
Ember's not wanting us to. So there's that. But other than that, yeah,
We've been
great.
trying. Does that count?
It counts for something. What happened to her knee? Her leg? She got a big scratch on it.
and she's been learning how to fight.
Okay, guys. We love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Isaac and I will hopefully have videos coming out tomorrow. And then we'll see you on Isaac's live chat again on Thursday. So I'm going to go make dinner.
And we'll see you on Josh's Atlas Schoolies live chat tomorrow too.
Yeah. So go subscribe to Atlas Schoolie and come hang out with us tomorrow on his live chat. We'll see you there. Bye.